Which play would you...
The starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At shooting guard, Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. At center, Yusuf.
Happy Monday, everyone. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Keontae George, Bailey out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, we've got Jimmy Butler, Al Horford out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's red hot in a two-guard. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Here's Mikhailuk. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now here's George, and that one's long. Red hot passes to Horford, and he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Count that bucket. Horford's got his second bucket on the night.
Putting his size and length to great use. Excellent hustle by Horford on the offensive glass.
Now Nurkic. 14 points his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mikhailuk. A deep three. Warriors with the rebound.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And now the first time out called here for Utah. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Here's Bailey. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, for this coaching staff, they want Bailey operating in the paint. I mean, he's got athleticism and touch.
Butler passes to Red Hot. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Red Hot's got 9.
I just love the ball move.
George scanning the floor. Outside, Anderson. Down low. Lets it fly. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Golden State with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Jazz with possession here. Jazz trail by 9. George outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Puts up a deep three. Doesn't go that time.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
That one's good for 2.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
George with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Red Hot. Knocks down the triple. He's got 12.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Bailey. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Warriors ball.
A moment here to see the numbers for him. Now the Warriors with it. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Jazz trail by 14. Here's Mykhailiuk. That one's wide left.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And the Jazz call time here. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
And while these aren't rivals, a long season series is one you always want to get the better end of.
Now here's George. Still no points. Here's Mykhailiuk out to the right wing. And here's Bailey for 3. Connects from downtown.
And you know, Bailey isn't going to pass on those chances. He's looking to make an impact on the arc.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Curry gets the bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Bailey. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
And Horford gets it to go.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
George against Curry. Here's Mykhailiuk. No good on the 3.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Jazz trail by 18. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year. But when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
Here's Red Hot, following the bucket by Utah. And Kuminga throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Utah with it, following the score by Golden State.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection you get with Horford. He's outstanding turning shots back.
Just 3 to shoot. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Red Hot. Again, Golden State.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 19-point game. Anderson passes to Bailey. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Butler. And he gets that one.
They're hammering away inside. 6 consecutive points coming from the interior.
Snatched away. Inside, Curry uses the glass to finish the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's George. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Red Hot. Utah grabs the miss. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint to halt the run. And George with the layup.
George.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Curry against George. It's tipped.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Collier. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 21. Here's Red Hot. Pulls up on the wing, and the jumper is good. Red Hot's got 22 points. Utah's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Curry with it, guarded now by George.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
Team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Green's checked in for the Warriors.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here's Collier. 9 points for him in his last game. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Tries to save it. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. The Warriors, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
Here's Red Hot. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Butler passes to Red Hot.
2 minutes.
That three's off the mark. The Jazz shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Collier, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
A minute 39 left in the first. Shots good by Red Hot. Red Hot's got 24.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Anderson drives. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
And sometimes you forget how long Anderson is. Possessing a 7'2" wingspan, it makes him a problem inside.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this game.
Shots good by Red Hot.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Collier. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Kuminga against Anderson. Filipowski. And that one's good.
Slow and steady. Anderson just goes about his business.
Curry passes to Red Hot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Assisted by Stephen Curry.
Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And the basket is good. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
That's the end.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless,
Your Warriors.
building this lead in every way possible.
19.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
The combo up front is Draymond and post. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Nurkic's shot is good.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Curry surveys. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. Going with a whole new group out there. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
The Jazz shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Collier. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Assist from
George has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, this is something George does a good job of, creating chances for others to score.
Now here's Butler in his last outing with 12 points. Red hot, can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting 34% thus far in this game. Here's Collier. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Red hot. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Collier. He's got 6. And here's Bailey for 3. And no good. Pass to Spencer. Shoots over Collier. Spencer, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Butler, and he makes it on the layup. Butler's got 6.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets wrapped.
George passes to Bailey. Nurkic high post. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Anderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, a player like Anderson will always have a role because he's a glue guy who can do a little of everything, and he doesn't need the ball to make an impact.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Horford. And Utah with a change here, too. Kevin Love's checked in for Nurkic. Now here's Butler. He has 6. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Spencer. A little mid-range shot is up. Rebounded by Bailey. And the Jazz with possession. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Now here's Love. Here's Bailey. He's got 11 with the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you know Love isn't afraid of getting after it out there. You gotta love the energy there on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, winning in the NBA, it's all about consistency. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said games are nothing more than a compilation of 200 plays, 100 on each end, and which team handles its business for more of those possessions. Can you limit the easy stuff? Can you make it difficult? Brian?
Doing the little things time and again. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Collier. Love the open look. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Yeah, he still has the quick trigger. Love getting it away in a hurry.
Out left to the wing. Here's Red Hot. He's got 36 points. No luck on that one. Back to Anderson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 6th assist of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
And that's now his 5th turnover of the game. He's got to rein it in.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah shooting 45% here in the second. Pass to Love. Here's Collier. 6 to shoot. Love finds Anderson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Love's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Kuminga against Anderson. Kuminga, the pass to Red Hot. Pure from 3-point range. Red Hot's got 42 in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Collier. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And that one's good. Green. Green's got his first points of the game.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
Bailey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Assist goes to
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Butler on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Here's Red Hot. Utah with the rebound. Driving in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. A dominating first half of play. And so far,
your Warriors 90, Utah 50.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. Kyle Anderson is out there with Bailey. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's George in at point.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Now here's Butler. Red Hot passes to Horford. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. No good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Shots good by Red Hot.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Nurkic up top. Outside, Anderson. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
No way, says Al Horford, using his long reach for the denial.
Butler passes to Red Hot. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Red Hot's got 46.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. Here's Mikhailuk. Count that one. Mikhailuk's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Red Hot. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
To the middle. Here's Mikhailuk. Uses the glass on the layup. Mikhailuk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hard work.
Right side, Butler. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there. Wow, Keontae George flashing those handles. Nasty stuff.
Butler passes to Red Hot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. First one falls for him. Utah making a switch here.
The line for your Warriors.
And so he hits both. Now here's Anderson. 5 points in the game. And there's the call on Al Horford.
Al Horford.
That's his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And here's Filipowski. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Jimmy Butler with the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. Nails the wide open jumper. Mikhailuk's got 6 here in the quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Red Hot. Off target from 3-point range. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Tipped away. It's off his foot.
That'll be a kickball.
It's being called a kick ball. Post is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Butler. Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah. Tries a 3 off the inbound. The rebound by Post. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poke loose. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 8 now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Curry passes to Red Hot. Shot is up. And they get it back. The rebound by Filipowski. The Jazz shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Mikhailuk. Yep, count it. Mikhailuk's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Moody passes to Red Hot. Tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Sensabaugh. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Mikhailuk. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Here's Curry. And it's good for 2. Curry's got 19 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
He shoots it. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds now. Curry passes to Red Hot. Lets it go. The rebound by Filipowski. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter.
Man, good whistle there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Mykhailiuk. Back to Moody. Post. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Collier, defended by Podziemski. Collier, no good.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Podziemski, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Podziemski's got his second basket of the night.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Warriors ball.
Curry with it. 19 points in the game. Over to the wing. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 6. Outside Green. Hits the three-pointer. Green's got 5 now.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Here's Collier. Give him 8 points now. No good. Unable to win this run. Pass to Curry. Right side Moody. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Assist by Steph.
Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And here's Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Sensabaugh. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Sensabaugh's got his first basket.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
Pass to Moody. On the wing, Curry. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Here's Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Filipowski. The fadeaway J is off the mark.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Podziemski. That one falls. 9 points in the game.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Golden State has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Left side Curry. Outside Moody. Rebound, Utah.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Here's Sensabaugh. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside, Green. Moody on the wing. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Using his superb court vision, Green is able to routinely find his open teammate.
Pass to Filipowski. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Here's Sensabaugh. Moody defends. Here's Sensabaugh. from deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
So
Substitution.
Utah ends up going with a new group. Kuminga against Anderson. George passes to Bailey. Nurkic high post. Now here's Anderson. And it's good. 2 points. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
They've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Quentin Post. And it's red hot in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Here's George. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Niang, he's checked in for Anderson. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Bailey. Puts up a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got assist number 8 now on the night.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Bailey from deep. Spencer grabs the miss. To the left side wing. Here's Red Hot. Here's Post. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Here's Mikhailuk. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Here's George. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Here's Bailey. Nurkic passes to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. It's George with the drive. Good on the shot.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Spencer rejected by George. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Horford got it.
Nice finish by Horford. He got bumped.
The Jazz have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Down low. Here's Mikhailuk. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mikhailuk's got 12 points here in the second half. To the inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And here's Bailey for three. Knocks down the long J. Bailey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to post. Left side Moody. 11 feet out. It's good.
Come on. There was very little resistance inside there from the defense. They have to be better.
Here's Mikhailuk. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Pass to Red Hot. Here's Post. Defended by Nurkic. That one goes in. Post. Here's George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Pass to Mikhailuk. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's Red Hot. Launches it. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Red Hot.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's Mikhailuk. Clock at 6. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Post. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Red Hot. Shot from the wing. Again, Golden State.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.